What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video tutorial walking you through an overview of the Avada theme for WordPress. So my name is Nick Foy, the founder of AskNickFoy.com. And to start off, I'm here on the back end of my WordPress website. So I've logged into WordPress, and underneath the dashboard tab is the Avada tab once you've installed the Avada theme. So starting off, you've got a little welcome tab, which gives you a little bit of information about the theme. Then the registration tab is the next tab right here that you want to click on. I'm not actually going to click on it because it has some code data that I'd like to keep private, but basically it's just a registration bar where you're going to click a link. It's going to take you to a third-party website. It's going to generate a registration code. You're going to copy that code, come back in here, you paste it into that bar, and you click submit, and it'll register you with the Avada theme support. So once you're registered, then you're going to be able to get automatic theme updates. You can import the different Avada demos, so you can have pre-made website theme pages that have already been pre-created by Avada that you can just customize to your fitting. You can also install the premium plugins. So registering is the first step once you install the Avada theme into WordPress. Once it's registered, you can move on here to the support tab. So this is where you can get some free support for about 6 months. They also have some extended subscriptions you have to probably pay for, but I've never had to use the support ticket, and I don't think a lot of people will either. But if you do, here's where you can submit a ticket down here. You also got all the documentation. There's a community forum where you can see other people's questions about the theme if you're trying to figure out how to use a certain function or something's going wrong with yours. They've also got video tutorials and a Facebook group. So this is a lot of helpful information under the support tab. Next, we'll move on to the frequently asked questions tab to see, some common answers to basic questions you might have. So number one, if you want to know more about how to register your purchase, you can just click here and it will show you about going to the product registration tab. And then it talks about support and all these other basic questions, including the how to import Avada demos. So if you decide you do want to use one of the demos that's already pre-made, you can learn how to import it right here. So next, let's move on to the demos tab. So every version they come out with, they usually produce a new demo here and there. So right now we're on Avada version 5.2.1. And here are all the different demos they've created. You'll see where it says new up here in the top left-hand corner to show you that they've recently added this to their collection. So they've got all kinds of demos for different types of websites. So if you're photography, science, you can have just the classic basic layout. They've got music, charity, construction, daycare, vets, health, weddings, gym, resume, photography. So they've got all these different types of websites depending on what kind of website you're trying to run. So I think it's really cool because it gives you, a way to customize your website using one of these templates without actually having to do it from scratch and learn how to build the pages yourself. So you can check these out. All you got to do, for example, if we are a law firm, you would just hover over the law theme and you would click import. And once you click that, it's going to ask you to confirm because it's going to go ahead and change all the settings on your website. So once you hit confirm, there's really no going back. It's going to import all the different pages, all the different settings, the color scheme, the font sizes, everything that comes with this theme will get imported. And then when you click out to your website homepage, it will begin looking like the demo. So if you want to preview it, you can just click the preview button to see what it would look like. So here's the Avada Law demo. So we'll go ahead and take a look. So we've got a menu bar up here with your law logo, and then the menu bar with some different important information you want people to see. Then they put a little video as the background here and a button to get somebody started, so a quick call to action. And then it's got a parallax feature where as you scroll down that video starts to disappear, so that's kind of a cool feature. And then they've got the 3 boxes here where you can click on to learn more. So this is a pretty cool theme, and overall, check out all the different demos. There may be a certain one that fits your style best. All right, next we're under the plugins tab. So once you've got your Avada theme registered, you've picked out, your theme demo you want. You also have a couple plugins that are required. So the Fusion Core and the Fusion Builder plugins you must activate. Fusion Builder is basically a page builder, so it's easy drag and drop different columns, different font boxes, image boxes. They've got YouTube video boxes, blog posts. They've got all kinds of different features that you can drag and drop into a page depending on how you're trying to customize your website. So these two are required. Once you install them, you're good to go. They've also got some other bonus plugins that they recommend here. So they've got a contact form, they've got the calendar. BBPress is like a forum, so you can add a forum to your website. WooCommerce, if you're trying to run like a store website, this is a good free plugin that allows you to add shopping cart and different features to turn your website into a store. And then you've got the slider plugins, Layer Slider, WordPress, and Slider Revolution. So if you're trying to do like a little slideshow at the top of your website when somebody first comes to it, these would be your slideshow plugins. And then last but not least, you have system status. So here is where you would be talking to Avada support. If you find out, some things are going wrong with your theme, they might ask to check the system status. But you can also see all the different, basically system parts. So you'll get to see what current version, previous versions. They're going to allow you to kind of go back and forth if you want to run different conversions or go to different backups that you had previously. Then it'll show you some different server information related to your hosting, but I've gone ahead and scrolled down past that. Next, we've got active plugins. So it's showing me all the different plugins I currently have active. And if you check out yesterday's video, I actually walked you through these 22 plugins. So just go back to yesterday's video and I did an overview explaining all 22 of them that I currently use to run asknickfoy.com. And these could be, some plugins that you piggyback off of and you install on your website as well once you understand what each of them does for your website. All right, and then the last two sections are down here under the WordPress toolbar on the left-hand side. So most of these top ones we've already covered because they were the tabs under the Avada section. But down here we've got two more. So Fusion Patcher, we'll go ahead and open up, and we'll open up theme options. So Fusion Patcher is what we'll talk about first. It's basically how Avada makes fixes for different things that went wrong when WordPress updates. So anytime you've got a theme or a plugin, those software creators are trying to build it around the WordPress platform, and WordPress keeps coming out with new updates, different versions, and then that could affect the theme or the plugins you're using. So every so often you need to get on your website and update all your plugins and update your themes to keep them integrated with WordPress so there's no errors. So you'll find a list of different things Avada has patched, so you can apply the different patches. So right now I've got 3 patches that I need to apply to fix things that people found were malfunctioning between Avada and WordPress. So you could read here, July 31st, they came out with this patch, and it fixes the title size on single blog posts when the meta details are below the title. This one fixes WooCommerce product sorting, so maybe that stopped working once WordPress updates. And then they've got one for the Fusion Builder. Settings window is nested columns and tiny MCE drop-downs. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these different patches by just clicking Apply Patch, and it'll refresh the page for me. Once that patch is applied, the next one will be ready to go for me to apply as well. And then theme options, this is where you actually customize all the different settings for the Avada theme. So by coming down here, clicking theme options, it opens up this page where now you've got a new toolbar running down the left hand side with all the different types of settings. So as I scroll, you can see all these different tabs down here. So it starts with layout, where you can choose, whether you want a boxed website, a wide website. You can set the different pixels of your website and the margins and the padding. And then if you want a sidebar on your website, so that you've got, a web page that takes up 70%, and then you've got the sidebar that takes up 30% on the right. And that can be like a little area where you put some pictures or some links or something helpful, so it shows up on every single page. You've also got the menu settings, responsive. It's a responsive theme, so you can customize those settings. so that people on mobile have a responsive experience with your website. Color schemes, the header, the logo, the title bar of pages, the footer, sidebars, background, typography, all the different fonts and headings that you're going to be using for your blog posts and your pages. They've even got some blog settings, portfolio if you're doing like photography and you want to build a portfolio page about your company. They've even got social media icons you can put different places on your website and customize. And then they've got some slideshows, contact form, a search page. And then down here, extra and advanced. Advanced is where you can put all your different codes. So we've got CSS and JavaScript. There's some other code fields. So if you're trying to track website visitors, you can paste your Google Analytics code here. Or if you're a coder yourself, they've got custom CSS here. You can import different code to add features to your website. And then the import export is the final one. That's if you're trying to save, backups or import different files into your website. You could do so there. I've never personally had to use this, but it's possible that you might have to back up or export different things off your website. So there's where you would do it. When you're all done, you just click Save Changes. You can also reset as well, just by section, or reset all. And then once you save changes, you can go out to your website, refresh the page, and look at how the changes took effect. If you're changing the colors or the font size. So I always have an extra tab open where I'm out actually watching what's going on my website. So I refresh it each time I make changes on the back end to see what it looks like live on my website. So that wraps up this overview video of the Avada theme. We walked you through these different tabs down the left-hand toolbar under the Avada drop-down menu in your WordPress dashboard. So to get the Avada theme, all you got to do is type in asknickfoy.com/theme. That's going to take you over to ThemeForest where you can purchase the Avada theme. It will cost $60, but it's a one-time fee. So if you come to WordPress and you go to popular items right here, or you can search it right here in the search bar, typing in Avada. But if you click on the popular, it's the #1 most downloaded popular theme. So right here it is, the Avada theme at $60. You can click that, and then they'll have you create a account with the Avada Market, and you'll have to use either a credit card or they might offer PayPal to purchase. I know you have to purchase credits at some point, or you can just buy with a credit card. But once you've got your account set up, it'll then have where you can download the theme. And then from there, anytime they roll out updates, you can have it where once it's registered, it'll automatically update the theme for you. Or you can come back in here to your account and you just download the recent version of Avada, and you can re-upload it into WordPress and it'll automatically update itself. So there's two different ways to do it. The better way is just to have it automatically update itself. But over here on ThemeForest, this is where you'll find it. So go ahead and check it out. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. I've got daily videos coming out every week where I help you build a website, set up your email marketing system, get traffic to your website using social media, paid advertising, and once your website's rolling and rocking, you can begin selling digital products, selling courses, ebooks, or you can do affiliate marketing where you're promoting other people's products or services and you're getting a referral commission for, contributing and helping them sell. So there's lots of different ways to make money online. If you check out my channel, I've got lots of videos helping you learn more about websites and online business and how you can build a 0 to 10,000 per month business within your first year if you put in the effort and you set up the proper systems. So thanks for watching today's video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.